Welcome to the week 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 recap, where Troy and I are joined by the champion of our league, who also happens to be the commissioner. I don't really know how that works out. Not that I'm saying there's anything shisty going on, but it's kind of funny that the
Collusion?
commissioner won the really close game, man. Really close game. That went down to the end, bro. But Troy, I feel like since Troy is the only one of us that had rings before this year, that Troy should welcome you into the club.
Whoop whoop.
Welcome to the club. How's that feel? Man,
Uh,
so you're going to be the co-host next year. We're going to boot this ringless bitch to the fucking curb, to the production booth where he belongs. Just
And
no microphone,
you'll
no
rebrand it
microphone
as like
turned on. Like
the champions or guys with rings or
you say what we tell you to say. Like your opinions are our opinions until you earn the right to have opinions.
Yeah, word. Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
if that's what it is, I mean, no, you can't stop me from talking. I talk too much. I gotta be on there. But yeah. So real quick, let's do some
Hang your
housekeeping.
AFC runner-up trophy or banner in the fucking in the rafters, buddy.
I really should have looked this up before we started. I think I finished 11th, but let me double check that. Standing. Oh, I finished 12th. How did I finish 12th? I had a 6-8 record.
you didn't. We don't count what you guys do. What the people who don't make the playoffs don't get. I don't believe in that re-ranking stuff.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Whatever,
yeah.
dog. I won that 7th place trophy. Ask your brother about these things, Maier. Like he knows he wanted that bitch. Like I took it from him.
Shane, you were ninth. You finished ninth this year.
Okay.
So
All right. Okay, yeah, because man, it's definitely got me in 12th place on the standings, but I have more wins than like 3 other teams.
And Troy, you're still in 7th place with the way that I rank stuff. So it was perfect. See?
I know, man. And even though it's not true, I'm forever just going to be like, damn, if I had just made the playoffs, dude, I would have won the championship. Don't fact check that.
Man, we had a lot go down since we stopped doing this podcast. And let's just do some housekeeping real quick. Troy, the last weekend that him and I recorded the episode ended up being the week of was the week before Thanksgiving. Our schedules just got busy the week of Thanksgiving, and we didn't. Neither one of us reached out to the other one to get it scheduled to do it. And the next thing we knew, the next week it started. So we missed that week, which sucks because a lot of shit went down after we dropped episode 10. Episode 10, we kind of called out everybody for not doing any trades. And then a day later, we got a text from Jason that said, what was that?
The gates opened.
Yeah. We got a text from Jason in the group chat. Well, we've had 3 trades before Tuesday. Since then, 8. And I feel like there was even more after those 8. I feel like it was something like 10 or 12 trades went down that week right before the end of the trade deadline, which then unfortunately caused some shit in the league also because some people traded some really stupid shit for some really stupid shit. So, Troy, I'm going to give you all the credit, man. You started talking shit and you made all kinds of shit happen in the league, dude.
All right, first of all, let's get it out on the table, dude. If you're mad because somebody traded something for something less than you felt that thing is valued for, that's a you problem. Offers have been open since week 3, week 2. Shit, you can make a trade before week 1 with some people in this league. So honestly, man, if you're perturbed about what somebody else got, again, that's a you problem. This is capitalism at its finest. If you don't want to be some form of economist, don't play this fucking game.
So you're right. It was 3, and then it was 8 in that time frame, and that was it. That was at the deadline.
Just 8? Oh, okay. I thought some more happened after you sent that text.
Nope. Checking it out now. So
gotcha. So yeah, man, a lot of shit went down. So yeah, Mr. Commissioner, are you entertaining any ideas for changes for next season?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This has always been a owners league, as far as I'm concerned. When you guys bring something to the table, I'm happy to, think about it, change things up. If we need to, we put a vote to it. That
So
was one of
everybody's invited to the owners league meeting that we're having at the end of February in Orlando, right? Like anybody can show up to that
absolutely
owners meeting. Yeah,
anybody
okay.
can show up to that.
Yeah, last week of February, an owners meeting is going to be happening down in Florida. We're going to discuss some of this stuff.
So
So
if we're all like owners, right? Like, can we pick which owners we are? Because I'm definitely like the Jerry Jones of our league,
I was gonna say I'm giving that one to you. That's not even a question.
but
So
I also like like there's a little bit of Jim Irsay in me,
See, I was going
in
to
the
take
fact
Jim
that like I
Irsay
like
because
to
I feel
party.
like I'm the drug using alcoholic that does a lot of stupid shit on the internet. Used to, used
I
to.
guess that's true. You do a lot more stupid shit than I do. Like I just dabble, but yeah, I'm definitely Jerry.
so
Word. So does that make you Bob Kraft?
I don't know. I'm the
He's
silent
got to win
type.
like 9 more. Like
Yeah,
right now,
well, yeah.
your
I
brother's
got
more
it.
like Bob Kraft
This
right
is
now.
my third trip to the championship and my first time winning it. So, and coincidentally, that's what the Patriots did. They had to make two Super Bowls before they won their first one. So
Oh, so you
I'll
think
I'll,
you're starting
I'll
a
say
dynasty?
this might be the beginning of a dynasty.
Is
I'm willing to throw that as a possibility out there. And
Oh
then I
speaking
will
man,
speaking of
shots fired,
dynasties,
dog.
how do you feel about changing our league to having some keepers to change up the trade bait stuff?
I'm open to it. I don't want to keep everybody.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think
That's
that's
Nah,
I don't think that's any fun. I
plus,
think the fact that you have to we're cutting back our league number of
yep,
players because we went from 15 to 18 the year of COVID, because of all the craziness with COVID. And if they were in, then they were gone for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever it was. So
yep.
we expanded. I totally forgot about it. We're going to bring that back down to 15. So that's going to create some chaos. I remember back earlier this season when Troy was making those comments of like, you got to know who's the third guy or the fourth guy on a depth chart so that when he has to step up, you can go grab his ass. So, but yeah, so we're going to do that. Um, I personally, I don't understand why people still want to complain about the kickers in our league, but I think our kickers are awesome. I think the scoring is great for the kickers as well.
all right, all right, okay.
So go
I
ahead.
have one. I have one caveat to this. All right,
Go.
all right. I don't know if you guys seen that statistic or whatever, where like 60-yard field goals, right? Like if you look at like all the 60-yard field goals that have been kicked in NFL history, like 75% of them have been kicked in the last 5 years. So like kickers are getting like way better. But like I don't think that like I don't think that the dumb luck of being like in a position to kick a 50 or 60-yard field goal is necessarily worth like 12 points or whatever it's worth right now.
I'll have to look that up exactly which one, how much it is. But I don't see any. I like lining up for the kicks and missing the longer ones count less, but missing the closer ones counts a lot more.
Yep, I like
I
that.
think if we just like halved the scoring on kicks,
Oh
it would
man,
bring it more. It still wouldn't be like as like rigid as like your standard fantasy scoring, but it wouldn't be like a game swinger.
But here,
okay.
so in Jason's defense, though, I do like the idea that it actually makes kickers valuable in our league.
Yeah, but
Like
kicker
instead of it just being
value
like,
is
oh,
like
my kicker's always getting 7 points a week, boo hoo. Like, oh, my kicker kicked 6 field goals and got me 8 points. Like, I feel like it actually makes kickers valuable in our league instead of being like, I mean, how many years did you go without drafting a kicker?
yeah, but like kicker success is roulette. Like there was the one game where like the dude from the Colts kicked like 5 40 50 yarders and he was
Yeah,
like the man for a week.
yeah.
And then like at that point you're better off just taking a random kicker every week.
Yeah, but
Like,
think about it this way. You could say the same thing about any position, man, because like all of a sudden Gardner Minshew throws for 300 yards
Look at what
and
Lamar
two or
Jackson just
three
did
down.
this past weekend when Phil had him against you.
sure,
Five
but like,
touchdowns. Like Lamar Jackson's not gonna
Yeah.
get 5 touchdowns every week. Like Matt Gay did not kick 4 50-yard field goals every week.
sure, but Lamar Jackson scores in a more consistent range than like any kicker.
Okay.
Like
That's a good point.
that's kind of what you're looking at, like economically, like because like the thing is like you place your bets on this idea that like your players will like score within like a certain range. Like obviously you have your boom bust weeks, but like with kickers, it's all boom bust because there's no range. Because it really just depends. Your kicker could go out and a monsoon could hit, and then you're the offense that you're depending on for your kicker to be able to in a position to even kick field goals doesn't get past the halfway point. Like doesn't get past the 50-yard line. I remember a game, what the Buffalo New England game a couple years ago where it was like 3-0 or 6-0, where like Josh out like the Patriots didn't like throw a pass or something like that. Like,
Nope.
okay, like what are you gonna do if like you're like, oh, the Buffalo offense, they're pretty good. I'll take their kicker. Sorry, you get nothing. But that's not a kicker's. But like the thing is, like you can't like as opposed to like you at least know that like Lamar Jackson, unless he gets hurt, is dropping back at least 30 to 40 times. You know what I mean? He's taking that number of snaps. You don't
Okay.
even know if your kicker is going to get on the field.
Well,
So for
bro,
him to have like a play that is like the highest scoring play in the game is just like this degree of variance that it's just kind of like that's ridiculous.
well, sure, but like more defense of this, like I had Travis Kelsey for the first half of the season. That dude had games that he was in the 30 points, and then I had weeks that he had 4 points. Like every position has this gamut where Travis Kelsey's not guaranteed to get me what they say he's going to get me. Like he has bad weeks, just like a kicker could have a good week. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like
but a 50-yard field goal is worth like a 70-yard touchdown run.
okay, all right.
We could dial that. I could see us dialing that back a little bit, point value
No,
wise. Because
like
I mean,
think
like,
about what
you're
I
right.
just said. If
50
you
yard.
see, like if Ramondre Stevenson game 1 next year breaks off a 70-yard touchdown run, I guarantee you everybody in the world thinks that is way cooler than some guy kicking like a 50-yard field goal.
So you're
Yeah,
looking at
but I mean,
11 points plus 6. So you're looking at like 17 or 18 points for that run. How much is a 50-yard field goal worth? I don't know the scoring.
11 points.
11. So about half of what that touchdown run would be.
Okay, what's a touchdown worth? 6?
6.
Yep.
Okay, that's like a 30-yard touchdown run.
Okay. All right.
That is literally a 50-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're telling me that this cat going out there and kicking a field goal, which has become increasingly easier over time as the NFL has progressed and kicking has gotten more scientific and like more regimented. These guys are better than they have ever been. So you're telling me that a 50-yard field goal is way cooler and should score more than Tyreek Hill taking one to the house from 50 fucking yards.
Yeah, but are you talking about
like it's harder.
50-yard bomb or a 5-yard catch that he runs for another 45 yards? So I mean, like all of it's exciting, man.
I'm gonna guess that either of those are boss. They're way better than watching some scrawny white dude kick a ball.
You say that, but Adam Vinatieri kicking that
a
first.
fucking soccer ball. I'm wearing a soccer shirt, and you know what? I'd rather see Tyreek Hill take one to the house. I hope he starts from behind the line of scrimmage, and he just jukes the entire team. He busts
I got how many Super Bowls got won off of kicking field goals, man? Like those are some awesome experiences in my lifetime. I have no problems with the way it is. I could dial it back a little bit. I can see your argument a tiny bit, but yeah, I mean we can definitely. I have no problems dialing.
I'm just saying, man. I personally prefer the Super Bowls where Plaxico Burress finds the end zone. You know what I mean?
Shut up.
Like let's win by touchdown. Real man shit. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody should bitch slap you right now. So like I want to see somebody's hand come in from the side and just smack you. ruining my night.
All right, so
So
Jason, real quick, how would you feel if we use like so the voting form that we used last year when we were doing the 64. What if we use that form and you and I and we create a bunch of questions and we create a form for our owners to fill out and we can just ask them, how do you feel about this scoring? How do you feel about this scoring? How do you feel about this? And we let everybody fill it out and we kind of get an overall feeling of what our owners are feeling right now.
I'm good. I'm good with that, man.
You think that would be helpful?
That makes sense. I want this to be something that's fun for all of us, not just something where it's like I own, like I'm the commissioner, so I own everything and you have to do it my way or no way. Because like I'm having fun with you guys. This is what, 15 years we've done this now? 16, 17, dang.
Yeah.
So 17 years straight. I know the three of us have been here since the beginning, along with my brother. So Justin, good point. Zach, Eddie.
Eddie, yeah.
Eddie, yeah, we've had like 8 dudes that have been here all 17 years. And honestly, dude, I'm just fucking around. Like I honestly don't care if we change it. I don't care if we change a thing. Like it does not matter to me.
Except he wants points per reception back to 2.
I just like bitching. And as long as like my complaints can circle around and just remind everybody in the world that like Eli Manning is going to go to the Hall of Fame off the backs of Patriot choking, all's good with the world with me, man. You know what I mean? Keeps the league strong. Welcome to the ring club, Jay.
And yeah, Jason, I don't believe I've officially said it yet. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I'm not kidding you, Troy. I was just watching Games with Names with Julian Edelman. He does a podcast where he picks certain games and him and like other people talk about them, and he had one that he did last season. I was watching a highlight of it today, and it was Eli Manning and Teddy Bruschi talking about the 18-1 year, and it was just, and of course I had to watch that before being on this podcast with you and listening to you chirp about all that. But yeah, man, like yeah, I love this league. I like have a lot of fun with it. I'm glad that I'm finally in the winners club. We need more diversity in the winning club over here. But we're gonna get some DEI in this league, so that maybe we can get Snow to win once.
So. Oh my God, what are you talking about?
So
let's do
as long as Shane is like the last man standing.
You can kiss my ass. Let's do a quick rundown of the winners here. Let's see here. Justin Rochelle won the first ever in 2007. 2008 was Troy won for the first time the second year, 2008.
That's one.
Oh, come on. Why does this? Oh, this is dumb. 2009 was Leave It All. That was the year that I lost to him. The only fucking time I've ever been in the finals. 2010 was Devin. So that's the first of his 3 in a row. Devin was Devin. 2012 was Devin. 2013 was the Troy talking shit about the draft. That would have been 2013 was you for your second time.
The deuces.
2014 was Dave. 2015 was Dave back to back. 2016 was Dave on a 3-peat. 2017 was Thomas Mueller, Eddie Mueller. 2018 was Peterson, I believe. Jeff Peterson won his first one in 2018. 2019 was Zach winning. 2020 was Eddie's second. 2021 was Joel, his first year in the league. And then who won last year? Oh, Jeff won again last year, right?
Yeah, Justin won in there. I don't know when he won, but he did win one of those. So it must have been one of the Devin years that we thought Devin did a 3-peat. It must have been Justin one of those years, I thought.
No, it was.
I know Justin won one at one point.
I know, yeah.
It was Devin. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said Justin's name at one point, but Devin did win 3 in a row.
I didn't remember. I didn't hear you if you did say Justin. My fault.
That's all right. I can go back through the video again.
It's all right. Don't worry
Okay.
about
All
it.
right. I'm pretty sure. Right. We'll go to the tape. We'll go back and we'll red flag this and go to the tape and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, man, it's been a hell of a lot of fun doing this every year. I every year get mad because I suck so bad at it, but it's still fun as hell to be with you guys and have fun every year.
I love draft day too, man, because we usually always end up playing poker right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can keep that tradition going. This year my brother will be joining us for the actual draft.
Woo!
So
I mean, we might
some
as well host it in his basement and we
who
can
knows, maybe we will.
put
So
something up on his projector while we're drafting.
yeah.
Rings Club, a more robust meeting of the Rings Club, dog.
Oh, but yeah, maybe we can
Um,
convince. We'll never have all 15 or all 12 of us in a room ever, but we can always dream and hope that that might actually happen at some point in time.
dude, that
If
that
we
would be
do, we have to
awesome.
have like a two-tiered system where you got to have a certain VIP area that only
Oh, you're
keep all
ridiculous.
the
Uh,
riffraff out.
oh wow.
Awesome,
You're
man. Well, I look forward to next year. I look forward to all the changes that we'll make and give it a try and see how things go. But Jason, thank you for another year of fuck you. Thank you for another year of being the commissioner. Technically, is your brother still co-commissioner, or did you completely take it over?
no. He's still co-commissions,
Okay, gotcha.
so
Right
we're
on.
good.
We'll take all our complaints to him next year then.
I'll
Awesome,
be
man.
the silent partner who just sits in the background. Not a problem.
There you go, man. Just be like, I won this ring, bitch, not you.
I mean, he's still. They've only won one, or did they won a second one, right?
You won 3 in a row.
Three. Oh, what? I just went through that. Yes. So yeah, you're still 2 rings behind your brother. I feel like he can be as silent as he wants to be.
True, true. Hey Shane, thank
Yo.
you for the beer.
Oh, which beer are
Uh,
you drinking?
it's the French toast one.
Oh, how do you like it? That is delicious,
Very
isn't it?
weird. It's a very weird beer.
But like that stickiness on your lips after you drink it makes you feel like you just had some maple syrup, doesn't it?
I don't know about stickiness on my lips at all from drinking the beer, but it definitely does have a maple flavor taste to it. So
Yeah, I really enjoy that beer. It's pretty delicious.
it's
All right,
awfully thin.
guys. Jason, congratulations on your win. Troy, thank you for the 10 weeks that we did this podcast. Hopefully next year we don't miss, any time and then take a break. Because yeah, man, it was a lot of fun every week to talk to you about fantasy football and just talk shit. So next year we're gonna try and get more guests on with us every week. We're gonna try to get the shit talking to a little bit higher, take it to the next level, just to kind of have some fun with everybody and let people talk shit to whoever they're playing that week or something fun.
Yeah, let's kick it off right. Hey Jay, as the newly crowned champion, man, uh, who do you consider your rival in the league? Who do you hate, and who do you absolutely love fucking sticking it to when you beat them?
That's not fair, man, because like I can't think of anybody that I like to beat more than Shane. So I mean,
There we go. Shane, you can respond in week 1 next year. I'll see you.
Yeah, well, my
Peace.
week one answer is going to be the same one as it always fucking is. I hate playing Troy, and I'm glad I don't have to play him in week one every season now.
maybe we re-roll that to see if you can get Troy again, just for the
And
old time's
podcast
sake.
ended. All right, guys. Great season. Congrats, Jason. Thanks to everybody who ever listened to any of our episodes about fantasy football. We loved it. We'll be back next year and we'll see what we can do. All right, later.